Hello and welcome into Spectrum Sports 360. I'm Pat Welter. I asked him what his favorite part about the experience has been so far here. He laughed and said, the food. But today we're talking about the potential arrival of President Donald Trump.
That's how you parallel park, man.
Jordan absolutely cooked me. I don't know what his 40 time is. High knees, high knees, high knees, don't fall at the end. I mean, coming off a 4-7 season, didn't play in the bowl game. Your coach gets fired. You got to hear about that all offseason. Scary wreck tonight involving a driver that was close to winning his second Daytona 500. That is an exclusive club. What we're going to talk about on this show and every show forever, every year is this guy. Where's he going? LeBron James. I used to play in high school. Wasn't that good. Gonna see if maybe things have aged better with time. Ready, set, go. Oh, it's picked. And you thought the Patriots were unlikable. You're 6'11". I am about 5'11". This probably looks like a normal slice in your hands.
That's all right.
Smith goes to work on Achua, who's been a brick wall defensively, and Smith just muscles his way in.
So on one hand, you can understand why they let him go, but on the other, he was only here for a year and a half. They're now looking for their fourth coach in 6 years. Not a good look. Tony's story isn't one that you can just tell. You have to live. What? Where's the food?
Yeah, exactly. Fish and chips, I think it's coming now, huh?
All right, man. Let's eat. I was down at the court at the end of the game. This building was electric. Just because you haven't done it doesn't mean it can't be done. Orlando City opening the season tomorrow versus Real Salt Lake. The Lions hoping to make the playoffs for the first time in franchise history. Is that on TV? But he is one of the worst GMs I've ever seen. He sabotages his own team. That has to count for something. Do a little jab step. Oh, and he pulled that. That was not. Oh, and he made it. And I did not mean to shoot. True story.
The next big thing could be out here right now. I know one thing. It's not me.
I don't know what to say. I can't grow it anymore. So hey, I've enjoyed my years with the man. But
I hear you, man. Talk to Tom Brady. He seems to keep growing hair somehow, despite the odds.
Yeah, call me.
Thunder and lightning.
I love counting tickets.
You can't have one
So it's just a little bit more than counting pieces of paper.
without the other.
I never use all my vacation.
This is going to be his year.
Cheryl Williams is excited for the future.
Yeah, we got a whole memory board here that we got to work on putting together.
She also cherishes the past.
I don't necessarily need the pictures as a reminder because I carry them with me everywhere I go in my heart.
But there's no time like the present.
I'm very proud of Dexter. I don't think I'm going to be more proud.
4-6, fourth book, and here's Dexter Williams. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Well, John, talking to the team all week, it was pretty clear they really wanted this game. I mean, coming off a 4-7 season, didn't play in the bowl game. Your coach gets fired. You got to hear about that all offseason. So Dan Mullen comes in, and his words, restores the Gators standard, rebuilds the confidence of a guy like Felipe Franks. So Franks, the rest of this team, emotional because, you know what, it started all back in the summer. I remember covering the team during camp, and there was so much uncertainty about the season. So this game really the product of all that hard work. So for a guy like Felipe Franks, this was just the beginning. For Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, it's the end. And for someone like Ja'Kai Polite, well, he's unsure.
You know, it's just a great feeling, you know, tears of joy that, you know, I've always wanted just to be in the middle of confetti falling down on me, winning championships. And I think Coach Mullen's bringing that culture back to Florida.
We earned it, man. We deserved it. If you was on this team last year, you know what we went through. And we'll never turn that opportunity down. And we kept fighting. And we proved everybody wrong, and we belong here. And he's going to see us there for many more years to come.
You had your helmet on after the game, emotional. You said you were crying. You know, what was going through your head? Why were you so emotional?
Because I was doing it with my brothers, and I don't know if this is my last one. Like, I'm about to go sit down and talk with my family, like, for this little break that we have, and see, like, what decisions should I make, what should I do. So, like, that's why I was crying. I don't know what's going to happen.
So Ja'Kai Polite's still undecided about going to the NFL. Many of you might know his Twitter handle, @RetireMoms. He grew up Ormond Beach, right outside Daytona. He gets to the league. He can help her make that happen. So he says the biggest thing weighing his decision right now is he can come back to Florida, get even bigger and stronger, but he also said he could go to the NFL and do the same thing. So he's going to have to make his decision. The deadline is January 14th. And I asked him, you know, what do you think the ceiling is for this team, whether you come back or not? He said, I think they're going to keep it rolling. In downtown Atlanta at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, I'm Pat Welter, Spectrum Sports 360. All right, time for the walk-off. They say stick to sports and stay away from politics. Well, sometimes politics has a way of forcing itself in. Even wearing a jersey isn't safe anymore in 2020. Here's the story. Garth Brooks wanted to thank the city of Detroit for a great show. The country singer posted this picture to his Instagram. He's wearing a number 20 Barry Sanders jersey. Now, in case if you forgot who that is, here's a quick reminder.
Morton and Moore to the right. Mitchell inside handoff to Barry to the 15. Outside left 10, 5. See you later. Touchdown, Lions. Barry Sanders.
Greatest running back in Detroit history. Makes sense. Apparently not to some people. Here's a few of the comments. Garth, I can't believe you're wearing a jersey for a communist. I spent the last 45 minutes crying and throwing up outside of my shower. Okay, lot to unpack there, but I'm going to move on. Funny how you're endorsing socialism, but you made your money through capitalism. Just do what you do best and sing. Stay out of politics. Starting to see what's happening here. These people saw the Sanders 20, thought it was for Bernie Sanders, the politician, you know, this guy.
Thank you all very much.
So this post has over 11,000 comments. Yes, it's one big misunderstanding, but it's also a sign of the times. Politics has become just as fanatical as sports. Sports fans are supposed to be irrational, passionate, biased. If you're not with us, you're against this sort of thing. Politics, though, that's running the country. That's people's livelihoods. There's no one right answer there. We need to be able to talk to each other, and it's ironic that it's a Lions jersey. Political debates never get more heated than Thanksgiving. So let's cool it with the comments and the political rhetoric. We are all Americans, after all. Republican or Democrat, America should be a jersey we wear with pride. That's the walk-off. This was Spectrum Sports 360. We'll see you next time. Have a great night.
Home is where the surf is.
It's just so free. You could. It's like an open canvas. Oh my God.
For Caroline Marks, her heart is here too.
You know, I don't come home that much anymore, so when I do, it's really special. And you know, all my family and close friends are here, and so it's awesome.
Yeah, for the size of the wave, you really can be dynamic out here at Sebastian Inlet. That's why it's one of the premier breaks on the East Coast.
Welcome to Sebastian Inlet, home of the Florida Pro Surf Tournament.
Caroline Marks, looking to go back to back.
And Caroline from nearby Melbourne Beach.
Yeah, I literally grew up surfing this wave.
She's just your average 16-year-old girl.
How cool is it that you get to surf First Peak?
Who happens to be one of the best surfers in the world.
Go do you out there, kid.
You know, she climbed to fame really quick, you know, kind of happened overnight.
Caroline, last year's winner, and Todd, they're going to the First Peak.
Last year, Caroline became the youngest surfer ever to qualify for the World Surf League Championship Tour.
Yeah, it's awesome to have my name by that.
And here's the rookie sensation out of Florida.
She's had quite a ride.
Oh man, it's been absolutely amazing, like a dream come true, everything I've wanted, and it's super special. I'm really enjoying it.
From Australia to Bali, France, and everywhere in between.
You know, what we do is just kind of keep her in bounds.
Caroline's dad, Darren, is on this trip. For the next tournament, it'll be his wife.
That was her best turn of the heat. I agree, that's going to go 7.
They try to keep things grounded, just like when Caroline was growing up at Melbourne Beach.
If it wasn't for my brothers, I wouldn't be here, you know, where I am today.
Caroline has 4 brothers that all surf. Originally, horseback riding was her thing.
And then one day I just started surfing and I was like, oh my God, what have I been doing? Like, this is the best thing ever. And
Now, as big of a deal as Caroline is around here, she won't hesitate to stop and take a selfie with a fan, especially the young girls that she's out there inspiring.
I try my hardest to be a good role model, and all the little girls are awesome. There's so many, you know, good surfer girls coming up, so it's really awesome to see.
Of course, selfies and autographs are a lot more fun after a win.
This is the QS 3000 Women's Final.
And she's just having fun, you know, smiling like she was earlier after each and every win.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2019 Florida Pro champion, Caroline Marks, with the repeat. Gromit's coming out for the hug, lots of love.
From little girl to potential world champion, Caroline Marks is still that same kid from Melbourne Beach.
It's seriously like a dream come true. Like if someone would have told me this was gonna happen, I'd be like, oh my God, that'd be the best thing ever, you know, and the fact that it's happening, it's definitely surreal.
From Sebastian Inlet, Pat Welter, Spectrum Sports 360.